Tomorrow, 33,000 runners are set to make their way through the streets of all 5 New York City boroughs, competing in the 50th annual New York City Marathon. But for one man, the day will mark an accomplishment even greater than completing the 26.2-mile course. For Tom McGrath, a beloved owner of Manhattan's Black Sheep Bar and longtime charitable runner, it will be another step forward on a life-saving journey.
Time is a concept.
Running alongside Tom McGrath on Thursday in Central Park was just a glimpse into his road ahead.
Am I slowing you?
No, this is fine. Yeah.
So what's the plan for you?
Well, it's actually one day at a time, Dana.
The 71-year-old is on course to hit 100 miles in 4 days' time when he crosses the finish line of Sunday's New York City Marathon, in an effort to raise money for the Tunnel to Towers Foundation.
They do amazing work for the people that served our country, that fought for America.
Last month in McGrath's East Side bar, the Black Sheep, we sat down to talk.
I was deployed to Afghanistan.
He told me one of the foundation's commercials struck a chord, a veteran describing his daily struggle.
It was hard having everybody change their lifestyle to take care of me.
He said the hardest thing that he had to do was to call his children to pick him off the bathroom floor. He wasn't able to get off the floor. That hurt me deep down. There's many a time I called my wife and daughter to pick me off the bathroom floor, but I was drunk. He fought for our country. What a difference.
McGrath is a recovering alcoholic. His constant tug of war between his battle with alcoholism and his love of running is detailed in a new documentary, Saved by My Feet. McGrath gained international fame as an ultra runner.
Today, the 27-year-old bar owner set off to break the world's long-distance jogging record.
In 1977, he crossed the U.S. in a record 53 days, 7 minutes. And a few years later, ran his Irish homeland in 7 days.
Do you ever feel like giving in? Every 5 minutes.
Over time, the alcohol won out.
And there was many a morning, even here in this bar, that I'd be standing here by myself, maybe at 6 o'clock and 7 o'clock in the morning, not gone home yet, and I'd see joggers going by the window. That would break my heart. I knew I was doing wrong. I really knew deep down in my heart and soul, I knew I should be out there on the road.
In 2010, doctors told McGrath he had a week to live. His liver was failing.
My daughter said to me, "Dad, your eyes are yellow." My wife said to me, "Don't die on me." That's a heavy statement. It didn't register with me. That's part of being an alcoholic.
Drinking what he estimates was a quart a day at the time, McGrath says it was the words of his doctor that finally got through.
He says, the next fall you take could be your last. You won't come off the ground. They'll put you 6 foot under. Is that the way you want to end your life? And I looked at him and I said, say it again, Doug. He says, the next fall you take could be your last fall. You won't get off the ground. That is a major part of my recovery there.
Part of McGrath's journey to sobriety included a return to running. He was determined to use his athletic ability to help more than just himself.
Running, keep going, come on, come on.
Running for charity.
When you run long distance like I do, the body gets tired, the muscles get sore, and the mind gets weak. But you're helping somebody. You think of those kids that I was running for, and they don't know what the word is to give up, because they're fighting to live. And you think of them, I can't stop now.
It's estimated that McGrath has run upwards of 200,000 miles, even earning an unforgettable nickname.
Now, just entering the stadium is an Irishman who has been dubbed the real-life Forrest Gump.
Is it trading one addiction, in a sense, for another?
Well, I like that.
A much healthier addiction, I would say.
I like calling running an addiction, yes. When I get up in the morning, I'm planning the next day's run.
Yeah.
Not today, I'm planning tomorrow. Maybe a wee bit of an addiction, yeah, but it's a good one.
And it's why he's still running, despite a year which could have easily sent McGrath back to the bottle, one which included the pandemic and his wife's lung cancer diagnosis.
The business was closed, My wife's in hospital, diagnosed with cancer. No business, no money, no nothing coming in. And running then was put in the back burner. My 100-mile run was still in my head. And I couldn't tell anybody, just myself and the man above. I couldn't tell anybody because you can't go away running and leave your wife with cancer to defend for herself. Right. So it was one hell of a year for not just me, but for the whole world, actually.
For you, though, in what you have gone through, will this run, do you think, feel sweeter, different?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
This is the run of my life.
It is beautiful here.
Yeah.
You told me a few weeks ago that this was going to be the run of your life.
Yeah, it started and it'll finish. I know. God's good. He's in charge from here on in.
I cannot say enough about this man and how inspiring his story is. I should say that you can find his documentary on YouTube and iTunes right now. But, man, he's out there running right now. I'm sure he's out there running right now. He's got to get his miles up so tomorrow he does his 26.2.
It's amazing. And the 26.2 is the last
part
portion
of
the
that.
100.
Exactly.
And his wife is out there, and
His wife is not there with him. His wife is still battling cancer right now.
Gotcha.
I asked how she's doing, and he said, okay, sort of a funny note. He said she doesn't quite know how much he's running right now. She knows he went to do a charity run. He said to me, she might find out from watching your show. I don't know, but she'll find out after that I did the 100 miles.
root him on, as we all are. Thank you, Dana.
Thanks.
Well,